guys over here on Instagram already joined in behind the scenes. JT here, your host again for the Studio 10-4 weekly update. Live with you guys right now here in the studio. Man, what is going on, everybody? I'm hoping I can keep dragging these folks over on Instagram over here to the show on the main platform. And that way you guys get the benefit of everything we're doing on the show. Tons of information going on today about Truckin' for Kids, of course. And new launch, did it just yesterday. We've got a TikTok account now for Truckin' for Kids. We got everything for everybody. So if it's 10-4 or it's Truckin' for Kids, we've got it pretty much handled, and many ways for you guys to check us out, see what's going on in our world, and see what's happening. You guys here on Instagram, everybody over here in Facebook, say goodbye to the guys over here. They're looking right now at me over here on Instagram. By the way, Truckin' for Kids this Sunday, September 11th. So this is the weekend. Hope you're all going to make it. Going to be a huge turnout, huge responses to pre-registration. Drag trucks, super drag trucks. Can't wait to see what's going to happen on Sunday. A lot of smoke, a lot of coal, a lot of diesel. Going to be a lot of things going on over there, man. And of course, a lot of show trucks. All right, y'all. Irwindale, California is where we're going to be at again. All that information is on our website. If you have any need for that over here on the Instagram side, you guys aren't seeing everything we got going on over here on Facebook right now and YouTube. Instagram, you guys need to tune in to our Facebook and you'll get all the information over there. But I'll tell you right now, it is this weekend, September 11th, Irwindale Event Center, Speedway, whatever you want to call it. That's where we're going to be at Sunday, September 11th. All right. And until then, I won't see you till then. We'll be live again on Instagram at that point. You guys on Instagram, thanks. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. All right. Let everybody over there have that. And hey, guys, I'm here. I'm all yours now. So anybody from Instagram, if you're over there joining us now, let me bring up my comments so I can say hi to everybody. Dave Cooper, Kyle Nelson, Alyssa, Peter Henderson, of course, and Jose, Ruben, Eva, Vargas. Man, okay. Oh, Jose, Ruben, and Eva Vargas. I'm assuming I got that right. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, appreciate all of you tuning in. We're there. We're up against it now, man. Only days till the show, and we're going to be heading down there. I'll be down there actually in the area on Friday, as it turns out now. Saturday morning, we're going to be out there getting things ready for everybody for Sunday, taking care of business, and making Truckin' for Kids 2022 a reality. So what a deal. This has been quite a ride so far. We're looking forward to everything that's going to happen and take place for us. You know, it's been a labor of love and getting this thing going. And I'll tell you, you know, little ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and some rough roads and some smooth ones too. I mean, not everything's a battle, but it's definitely a learning experience. And all we're going to do this year is have a great time. Invite you to join us and be there with us, having as good a time as we are. And and honestly, once that's going, enjoy the moment. But we'll be getting ready for next year right away. As soon as that's kind of happening, it's going to be like, what are we doing next year? You know, that's just the way shows go, and kind of have to be that way. Hope everybody's gotten their copy of this month's edition. There it is, right there. Never settle. Excuse me. And if you guys haven't, you know, the best way to do it, I get these really cool 5-packs. It's kind of like a 6-pack, but one short because it's a magazine. Comes in a deal like that, and there's 5 magazines in there, and that way I can hand them out to folks. You want to do that, you can do that as well. You can subscribe to get a single issue every month. All you got to do is go to our website and go over there, and I'll bring it up one more time just to show you guys, and go to subscribe and hit it. And you want 1 copy of the current edition, you want 1 copy every month, you want 5 copies every month. there's your choices. Pick one and roll with it. It's the best way to go. The magazines, no matter how you order them, they're going to be coming to you protected, like I showed you in my particular version with 5 magazines. The other ones come in a single clear plastic sleeve, so they look just as good as the day they came off the press. In fact, they did. They came off the press and went into the sleeve, and the printer actually mails those out for us. So look forward to you guys getting subscriptions. They become a big item and they are very affordable. We were just asking basically to cover the cost of mailing them out to you. Raul Moreo, I hope I said that right. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. Yeah, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. I bet it's hot and sticky out there right now. I mean, they laugh when we say it's hot here, and everybody on the East Coast says, "Yeah, but it's dry heat." Let me tell you something. I don't give a crap if it's dry, if it's humid, if it's 100 and anything, it's nowhere to be, man. I'm going to sit inside. I'm going to hang out in the studio like I am today, and it's going to be in about 74, 75 degrees of air conditioned, coolness because it ain't worth going outside right now. I mean, it's like a jungle out in my place. The heat has been so intense. It's just everything's growing like crazy. Throw a little water on it, man, it's like it takes off. And Rule, thank you, buddy. I try to pride myself on getting people's names right, and if I ever don't get your name right, don't be shy to let me know. And certainly, hey, at a show, anytime at a show, guys, you guys see me or any of the well, I'll speak for me. If you see me at the 10-4 shows anywhere or at a show, and we're doing our 10-4 thing, Studio Live 10-4, Truckin' for Kids this weekend. Don't hesitate, come by and say hi. Don't get to meet anybody unless they come over to me. I'm pretty doggone busy at the shows, so if I seem short, it's only because I got to get to something and get it done. But I love meeting new folks out there, so I hope to see a bunch of you on Sunday. Spectators, contestants, the show truck, the drag trucks, vendors, all of you. Can't wait. Watching from Arizona, representing. Let me see, Stan Holtzman, official truck photos. All right. Well, appreciate that, Gail. Thanks for tuning in and love to see some of those photos, man. Yeah, information about rolling in Sunday. Well, let me tell you, man. Let me switch screens over here. I was on something else, but let me switch and I will get that information for you. I'm let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Here we go. So essentially, gates open, registration opens at 6 a.m. That's our plan. 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. parking. And this is tentatively, pretty sure that we're on this, but you guys that are watching the show and you need information, if I can help you out with that right now, please let me do that. 9 a.m. gates open to the public. So basically, if you got a truck and you want to get in there and you want to get it parked and get her, shined up and everything ready for showing, 6 a.m. And that's for guys that are pre-registration or if you haven't. Either way. Now I'll tell you, the guys that pre-registered, you're going to be like this. You're going to hold up your phone to the guys at the gate scanning, and they're going to scan you, and you're in. Then you're going to head over and you're going to get parked and staged, and that's it. You're done. Whatever you do after that, it's up to you to do to your truck. That's the beauty of pre-registration. And incidentally, that closed last night at midnight, so that's over. You can no longer do that. All entrants from this point forward, you'll be buying day of show. Gates open to the public. That means the spectators, you're in at 9 a.m. or anybody else, come on in. Opening ceremonies, 9:30 a.m. We're going to have hopefully a Boy Scout troop there to help present the colors and do ourselves a little bit of opening ceremonies and flag presentation, and of course, my brain faded there. Anyway, sorry. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah, you know what I mean. Uh, the rest of the day pretty much is going to happen as it does. I don't know if we're going to have anything posted at this point. I'm pretty sure we will. We're just kind of waiting until everything gets firmed up before we do the final posting on scheduling everything else for the rest of the day. So just know this: you can get open in when the gates open at 6 a.m. if that's what you need to do. And a lot of you guys are probably going to do that. I got a feeling that there's going to be a bunch more people that are going to show up the day of the show, and that's cool. That's fine. Um, Drags this year, guys. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. I mean, I've got some video here. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Give me a second here because I just got it today and I haven't even had a chance to load it into the computer. But let's take a look here real quick. There it is. Hang on. This is Mario Manette. This guy's coming in from Canada, and I'll tell you what, I am excited about this guy. This guy is going to be something to see. We'll play this for you right now. So listen up, guys. Mario, this truck. Okay, first of all, 4,000 horsepower, 2-axle, super drag truck. He's bringing it down from Canada. Now that's the drag truck. The combo he's hauling it, his race hauler, it's another 1,500 horsepower truck, and the thing sounds like it could probably get on the track and race a lot of the guys that are going to be bringing stuff down this weekend on its own. It's a 3-axle W900. I mean to tell you, man, this guy's got it going on. I just talked to him today. He's got people following him along the way cross country. He's been traveling since Canada for 2 weeks. He's been up and on away and all these different speedways along the way on his way getting to Irwindale, which he'll be arriving Saturday. He's got people following him out. So now here's the really awesome thing about Mario and what he's doing for us at Truckin' for Kids. We will be selling raffle tickets to get a ride in that truck for one pass down the track in a competition run. So we're not sure how that's going to work yet. I mean, obviously, you're going to buy a ticket. We'll draw a name. Got to be there to win, sure, obviously. And we will have that happen sometime. And these are eliminations. So, I mean, it's got to be, we got to make sure we get you in there. Otherwise, it's just going to be a fun run, but we want it to be a competition run. So, you guys will be able to buy a ticket, win a ride, win a pass in that truck going down the track there at the 8th mile in Irwindale on Sunday. My suggestion is, because I don't know for sure, but just based on what I do know, anybody on the track, I think you have to be in a shirt and pants, and shoes, no flip flops, no shorts, no tank tops. Okay. So if you're going to go down for a ride in this truck, you got to be, in that much at least. The truck is set up for a passenger. They've been doing this across the country on the way here. And all the money that we get from this raffle is going to donate it to Truckin' for Kids, which is going to go right to Shriners. So make it happen, man. Good afternoon, JC. John, hey, nice to have you, buddy. Will there be a line for the pre-register only? That's a really good question, John. I don't have the answer to that. I'm going to assume the best and say I hope so, because that would sure make it worthwhile pre-registering and having that in your hand rather than have to wait in line. But I don't know the answer to that. Maybe Dan the man will join in here and we can pose that question to him during the show. Hope, nice to have you on here. Jose, nice to have you, buddy. Troy, see you, Troy, Illinois. Nice. Glad to have you here, man. Pleasure. Ish, and I don't know who you are. You're over there on YouTube checking us out, but I appreciate it. What else can I tell you about this Sunday, man? The weather's going to be awesome. We are going to get a reprieve on the heat. We're supposed to be somewhere in the mid 80s, maybe low 80s. That's perfect weather down there in SoCal. You bring yourself your favorite beverages or buy them on site, but definitely stay hydrated and have a great time down there all day Sunday. So more information to come, though. Like I said, as we get closer, we're pretty close, dang close right now. We will definitely share more of that on our social media channels. So look for that information on 10-4 Magazine's Facebook page, Instagram, as well as Truckin' for Kids their Facebook and Instagram as well. So, and you guys could do me a huge solid, man. Make sure you like and follow all of our stuff out there. Now that we've got Truckin' for Kids, we're going to try to populate Truckin' for Kids social media year round and keep lots of cool stuff coming in for you guys so that we have more to look at. But definitely go on over there and have a look. So the guys went, and I say the guys went over to Shriners down in Southern California, I guess in Pasadena, who is our benefactor, and they had a little tour. I'm going to show you guys a couple of videos that I put together of Dan.
Howdy. Hey, Dan here with 10-4 Magazine and Truckin' for Kids. We just did an amazing tour of the Shriners Hospital here, Shriners Medical Center here in Pasadena. They are a benefactor for Truckin' for Kids this year. We wanted to go and tour the place. We just got a great tour from Joanna David. Thank you, Joanna. And it's a beautiful state-of-the-art facility. I feel like they do amazing work here, and the money that we raise, that you raise, so that we can give it to them, is going to go to an amazing cause for kids, which is what Truckin' for Kids is all about. So I just wanted to tell you, hey, this is what it's all about. It's not about us. It's not about, if you're worried about it because it's a one-day show or because it's going to be crazy or it's whatever you think it's going to be, forget about all that crap. It's about this. It's about these. It's about money for the kids. Let it come in here. Come to the show, support us so we can get some great money for these guys and give it to them so they can do great things. So we hope to see you. Thank you.
You can sense the passion in Dan's voice of how much this means to him to do this right and to make it happen for the kids. I mean, that's what it's all about. So I can't tell you enough how much it means to all of us at Team 10-4 that we are now we have taken the reins and are going to make this thing happen. And we are going to make it right, and we're going to make it fun, and it's going to be a great time. So we can't wait to see you there. John Baker, yeah. This question's come up 100 bajillion times. There is no setup on Saturday. I'm sorry, that's out of our hands this year. Okay, next year, 2 days. We're back. 2 days next year, 2 days, right? Okay, this year, 1 day, Sunday, September 11th. If it was up to us and we had the ability to change that, we would. We don't. We didn't when we were given the opportunity and the reins to given. We took the opportunity. We believe me, it wasn't just a handoff, but it was a lot of work and finances and everything else to take over the show. So at that point, though, it was out of our hands as far as scheduling when it would be and how many days it would be this year. So hang in there with us, okay? Just like Dan said. So if you were watching that, John, and listening, that was from Dan right there telling you, don't worry about the other stuff, man. Just don't worry about it. We're good. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be a full day and a lot of stuff going on. Hope, right on. Yeah, hey, that's cool. Nice to have Hope Grace on the show, and beautiful building and place. Been there many times. Right on. Appreciate that. And in fact, I'm going to take it back over to what I originally was going to show you guys. We will do just a quick breeze through on some of the stuff that Dan and Tim shot when they were there, and what it looks like. Kind of a slideshow. I'm going to buzz through some of it. There's some video. There's some pictures. So awesome place, an awesome center. I mean, Shriners International does so much for children, and they don't charge the families or the patients anything. This is all done on by people like yourselves and us that have put together some way to raise money and to donate it to them and make it so that they can do what they do over there for the children and the families of course, the parents and families of these children that are in need. Be nice if we had some audio.
Ceiling keeps the kids distracted so they're not paying attention to this thing that's doing what it's doing. State-of-the-art stuff. Awesome. We are here with
Joanne David, Associate Director of Development.
Joanne was their guide for the day.
And she is showing us this really cool state-of-the-art X-ray machine.
It's an X-ray machine. It takes two-dimensional pictures. It delivers 90% less radiation than a normal X-ray machine. And for our kids, that's really important.
Yeah.
Because with spine and scoliosis, you have to have a lot of X-rays. So that's very, very important for our children. Not only that, the kids don't have to get undressed. They just stand in there, and the machine goes zip, 2 dimensions.
I'm going to post these up for you guys so that you can check them all out. We'll just kind of take a quick buzz through.
Much bigger than normal exam rooms because.
So this is their infusion suite where they
It's for brittle bone disease.
They-
Strengthen their bones.
make infusions for children with brittle bones disease to strengthen their bones, which is like,
Little hobby horse, got to have one of those.
Just like regular PT. A lot of it is small motor movements. We take people with cerebral palsy, trying to help them control their muscles.
Oh, so you think, okay.
Yeah. So we cover actually a humongous list of things, but they have to fit into, that guy.
A lot going on down there. Wait a minute. We got to watch Timmy.
Did you have to do this in rehab?
Not this, no.
Well, you did well.
Thank you.
I had, high.
I don't know if Tim had any alcohol involved that day. I'm kind of doubting it. So you guys get the idea. What's going on and what we're doing this for and why. It's all happening for the kids. Shriners, of course, all over the country, I believe all over the world, but or helping children from all over the world, and facilities all over the country. Pasadena is the one that they toured, and it's going to be our direct connection into the Shriners organization. So appreciate you guys tuning in today. I hope everybody's enjoying what's going on. A lot of stuff happening with Truckin' for Kids. Other stuff that was going on that I want to share with you guys too, because the website's been updated. Of course, it's always good to check it out. All the different features, and of course, this month's cover and feature stories that are in there. Show reports, of course, Merced. We brought that in and have many pictures from the show down in Merced that we were at. CG Souza and family putting on their show down there for everybody. Had a great time. We had a lot of good video from our 10-4 Studio 10-4 drone. And if you guys haven't seen any of that, go over to our Facebook page and check that out. That video is there, and it is available for anybody, anytime. A lot of great trucks showed up for this one. A lot of heat too, but that situation has been resolved, and there they are, the Souzas. Very nice. A lot of trophies there, guys. A lot of good-looking trucks. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a lot of these folks. A lot of you guys that were at Souza, we'll be seeing you next weekend. I know there's going to be a lot of transfers down there, a lot of rogue transfers. Speaking of rogue, as I announced to you guys last week, I will still be here at 10-4, still doing what I do for you guys every week and every single day, as well as social media and our live streams and everything else, all the contributions that I make along the way for 10-4. But I'm also leaving California and moving up to Oregon. So I am actually working remotely as it is right now. And one of my first official orders of business this week, not just me, a couple of the other guys in the office, our email system got hacked and sent out emails to people. So the test to tech moment for the week and for forever is, if you get an email that looks suspicious, it's not familiar, it doesn't look like the usual stuff you get from me or anybody else, your friends, your work people, don't open it. My phone was blowing up for most of the day yesterday and again this morning from people that unfortunately were not infected, but they were sent an email on my behalf, not by me, but on my behalf. And luckily, most of them did not open it. Some of them did. So I hope there's no fallout for them on their systems. We fixed ours, but you got to watch it, man. And it doesn't matter if it's your phone, if it's your desktop, laptop, tablet, iPad, whatever it is. Anything you get email, and I got one today that was, in fact, I should have saved it, but I didn't want it on my system. I deleted it. It was supposed to be a Geek Squad invoice for service, for tech service for a year, 300 something bucks. And of course, it's a phishing scam. They want me to click on the link, enter in my information, verify my username and password. Duh, right? Yeah. No, you don't want to do that. That's the last thing you want to do. So, certainly, be careful out there, guys, because there's a lot of crap out there, and you don't want it to be a part of your world. Stay away from it. It's no fun. It ends up just costing you time and money sometimes too, especially if you open stuff up you shouldn't. Wanted to go over this one more time. In fact, a couple things I want to go over one more time. Excuse me. That's not one of them, but I want to talk about our vendors, our silent auction items again. Wood tea for the silent auction that you guys are going to be able to bid on Sunday. Highest bid again. Highest bid's going to win this particular item. Which one? Everyone I'm talking about right now. The Wood TFK truck and trailer from Jeff DeLacy. That truck, as well as lifetime nut covers. They're providing billet oil cap covers. They're also providing billet fuel cap covers. A&L Truck Supply, stainless Hogue built quarter fenders, roll-on customs, a set of 20 billet lug nuts. In fact, they're doing that twice, so they're going to do 2 of those. And guys, the minimum I see on here is like a $250, $260 value only on one item. Everything else is, pretty much 500, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. I mean, there's some serious coin that is attached to these items. Dynaflex products, chrome intake, their chrome air intake, that's a MSRP of $4,000. Valley Chrome plating, bumper of your choice up to 18-inch. Wingmaster Turbo Wing with the mounting kit, $1,800. Vanderswag Customs, $379 or $389. Manufacturer suggested retail price for their polished stainless steel mirror brackets, $900. So there's a lot going on here. I hope you guys get in there. And also the framed original 12 by 18 watercolor painting that I've showed you guys the other day by Bruce Tapman, and that's the Rest in Pieces. And that's a watercolor of one of our pictures in 10-4 magazine. And in fact, there it is. Thing of beauty right there. So that one is framed. It's watercolor painted on a mat and backed and framed. So that's going to be a real nice piece of art for you guys to have to hang it up somewhere in the office or maybe in the shop, wherever you guys decide to put it. Also information, the Marriott, of course, the Marriott is our Courtyard Marriott Monrovia. That's address is 700 West Huntington Drive. That's Monrovia, California. That's where we're staying. You do get a Truckin' for Kids rate. If you guys don't seem to be able to hang on to that information, I did post it over into our social media, but it's, Marriott Monrovia, not hard to remember. So get yourself a room. I'm sure there's still some available. Well, I'm not, but I'm saying there is because I want you to come. What else have I got for you guys? I think that's about it, man. I got one more thing here that I do want to do, and I want to thank our sponsors. Let's bring it up so I can just bring it over here and show you guys that way. How about that right there? That's the best way to do it. Stay loaded. 10-4 Magazine, of course, sponsoring the presenting sponsor, I might add, along with NTA, Roll On Customs, NRT, Fleet Pride, Renegade, Batello Custom Trucks. You guys see all the names there. Can't do it without all of you. Get that out of the way so I don't knock anybody off. Barachos Apparel, love that. I'm going to be wearing my big Barachos straw hat, I'm sure, a little bit on Sunday to keep the sun off of me. Four State Trucks, and Batello Custom Trucks actually have lanes at the track named after them. So the trucks will be running on one or the other, either the fourstatetrucks.com lane or the Batello Custom Trucks lane. So great way for competition to be called out. Excited about that. Valley Chrome, M&J. I mean, the list goes on. You guys see them all there. Be sure and say hi to all these folks on Sunday when you get there. They're all going to be there. All right. I am pretty much good for this week. The last thing I have to say is if you have any information that you're trying to get on the show, just go ahead and inbox us or check it out on the website. That's still available. The TFK Truck Show page is still up over on 10-4 Magazine's website. So that's still there. You can no longer pre-register here. That's no longer available to you. More information, vendor sponsor, that's all done. Everything's done. So what I've pretty much wrapped up and telling you is it. Sunday at 6 a.m. You guys can start getting in. You're going to be able to get registered and get your trucks parked. You guys that are pre-registered, all you have to do is show up and show your pre-registration and you will get in. I will get that verified for you guys so that we know for sure how that's going to work because I'm not running that part of it. I don't have that exact answer. I would hope they would say, hey, pre-registration over here. If you need to register over here, you know what I mean? Two ways to would come in one line and then go off one way or the other, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out and get the information over to you guys. Racing 11 a.m. and the raffle for the ride in Mario Manette in his truck. I want you guys definitely to be there for that and have a chance to get down that truck. I mean, down the track in that truck. Excited about that. I'm excited about this whole weekend. I can't wait to see everybody. We will be doing some live streams. I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet. Kind of had an epiphany today on maybe how I can make it happen. There's a lot of stuff going on. My plate is a platter, so as well as the rest of the team, everybody's going to be all hands on deck for the whole weekend, and we can't wait to make it happen and see you guys down there. So, listen, JT saying so long till next Wednesday on the Studio 10-4 live weekly update, but for sure we'll be seeing you on Sunday. Maybe a little bit of stuff going on Saturday. I might have some live streaming going on Saturday, but definitely on Sunday. All right, keep the shiny side up. We'll see you down in Irwindale, California, September 11th, Sunday for Truckin' for Kids 2022. Y'all take care. Be safe out there. Look forward to all these guys coming from across the country. Gary Jones, I know, is on his way. Been watching his progress. I can't wait to see who else shows up out there and what they look like. So till then, take care. Bye, guys.